Hey guys, Mr. BXRP here, and welcome back. Today is August 26th of 2020. Have a little bit I want to get into, so let's jump right into it. Bitcoin is at 11,500 even. Ethereum's at 388. Tether is holding at $1, and XRP is at just under 28 cents. I don't know. I noticed something, and it's not showing here. Polkadot. I don't know what Polkadot is. But on the app that I use on my phone to watch the prices of cryptocurrencies, it's at like number 5, I think. Now it's number 16 here on Coin Paprika. I've never heard of it. I don't know anything about it, but it's sneaking up the ranks. So if anybody knows anything about it, hit me in the comments section below. Tell me what it is, what they're doing. I have no idea. So jumping onto this, this was from Catherine Cooley from Binance, and I'm in Florida, so this was exciting to hear. And
we are live on Twitter, and also Binance US is now live in Florida. I am so excited to be able to welcome my home state of Florida to Binance US. We have been building for the last almost 11 months to get a platform that is ready for a state that has alligators, space shuttles, the best mouse in the world, as well as so much more. And so I'm really pleased that you guys have been patient, waiting, asking when Florida. I have probably over thousands and thousands of messages from you guys asking when Florida. And so I'm so excited that today we were able to deliver.
So that's fantastic. So Binance US is here in Florida, which is great. I've been getting pinged on my phone all day from my friends asking me if I've signed up yet, which I haven't. I probably will. I certainly would like the extra exit ramp, so I'll certainly take a look at it. Haven't done it yet, but glad to see they're here, and glad Catherine is a daughter of Florida, and we are proud of her. She's doing great things. She seems like the CEO out there who's having the most fun to me. Okay, so I had posted this on Twitter earlier. Bittrex, when will ADA wallets come out of maintenance? Thank you. And I pretty much didn't get an answer. We're sorry for the delay. It's our understanding that Bittrex has one of the oldest ADA wallets compared to other exchanges, which means we have a lot of addresses and transactions to import when transitioning to Shelley. They went on to say, we're working closely with Cardano team to ensure everything transitions smoothly. Thank you for your patience. So pretty much they haven't said when. I do use Bittrex. I'm not trying to give them any heartache, but when I bought my ADA, they didn't tell me it was going to get locked up for a month. So it sure be nice to have access to that. Either take it out of there or do whatever I want to do with it, but I can't. And I can't do it either on Atomic Wallet. So it's locked down on Atomic Wallet too. So I'm sure some of you feel the same frustration I do. Hopefully they'll get that panned out soon. Okay, this just came out, and it was posted by Michael at VAL5Link. Now, we had heard Yoshitaka Kitao from SBI, the CEO of SBI Japan, who heads up the conglomerate of, I think it's 50 or 60 banks in Japan. They also have a very powerful FX market. Okay, now he had mentioned years ago, and I say years ago, it might be a year, it might be 2 years, that he intended to use XRP in his FX market. And he made that statement, and then we never heard or saw anything about it since until today. Now, here is my disclaimer. Okay, I don't know if this is true or not. I'm just reporting the news as I see it, guys. So let's take a look at this. According to a recent report, SBI is going to start handling XRP this month. This is included in the plan to expand the company's business and operations with Ripple Company. Okay. Now, I'm sure that this got transferred over from Japanese to English, I'm guessing, but let's read this. It's from NewsLogic. SBI FX Trade is set to start handling XRP this month. Came out today, August 20th of 2020, and I'm going to read this to you, very short. According to a recent report, SBI is going to start handling XRP this month. This is included in the plan to expand the company's business and operations with Ripple Company. Recall, Japanese conglomerate SBI Holdings stated that its department SBI FX Trade will start handling XRP in August 2020. Note that there are 5 days left at the end of August, so this event will be a big catalyst for XRP price rise this month. Look, That's a bold statement to say that this is going to be a catalyst for XRP. They didn't even say, oh, it could be, oh, it might be, it's expected to be. They said, so this event will be a big catalyst. I'm just reading the text, guys. I'm not saying it's going to be or not. It looks like there's some tweets here in Japanese, which I can't read to you. But here's what I would say is let's wait and see. Let's see if they really do start using XRP in the FX market. And I certainly think it will have some effect, but we'll have to wait and see. And you know, we have been duped so many times in this space by stories that aren't true, things that are stated that don't happen, and sometimes they get put off. But it's not that I've become jaded. It's just FX is a big deal. I mean, if this is really going down, it's a big deal. But I'm not convinced it's really going down. So what I normally do, which I didn't do today, is I normally let news breathe for a day or two, especially when it's big like this, to try and get some backup. But this is really cool and exciting if it's true. So let's watch over the next couple of days. Let's see if we get any more news articles about it. Let's see if we get any confirmation out of SBI, which would be great if we can get confirmation out of them. That this is something that's really happening, because that would be very, very good for the XRP ecosystem. Now, I did jump over to SBI's website and I translated it into English because I wanted to see how much FX business they do. And if I scroll down, it is 6 trillion in annual trading volume. So that's a lot of money. Okay, so interesting stuff. Let's keep our eyes open. Let's see if it's true, and I hope it is. But let's give it a couple of days and see if we get some more information on it. Okay, who posted this? Oh, Uphold says, describe your favorite crypto in 3 words, and I said fast, inexpensive, and scalable. That's it. Period. That's how you explain your favorite crypto asset without a doubt. Okay, SEC came out with this today. SEC News. SEC modernizes the accredited investor definition. I've been talking about this for a while now because I've been watching their site. They've been talking about softening and graying the area for accredited investors. Now listen, guys, I don't defend the SEC on this. I mean, if you can invest in stocks and you could go buy a $200,000 car or invest in houses and nobody stops you, I don't think you should be stopped to invest in anything. But unfortunately in the United States, we're bound by the rules of the SEC. So I don't agree with it, but it is what it is, right? So they are updating with an amendment the rules, and really the changes are, I'm going to give it to you just kind of, I'm going to let you guys read this on your own, but you know, if you have education, so if you have a Series 7, now it has to be active. You have to have your license hung with a securities company. So I think a Series 7, a Series 65, and a Series 82 license, you could then be considered an accredited investor. So you no longer have to have $200,000 a year in income. You no longer have to have $1 million in assets. You just have proven that you've got enough education that you might know what you're doing. Okay, so I think that a lot of people are going to start to take these. You know, if they don't qualify financially, they're going to go take these classes. And I'm sure there's going to be a company that's going to let you just hang your license just so you can take the classes so you can become an accredited investor. I think we're going to see that really quickly, and people are going to do that because there are plenty of people. I know not everyone's got the kind of money that it takes to invest in these private investments, because sometimes the minimums are $5,000, sometimes they're $10,000, sometimes they're $200,000. But there are a lot of people that do, and there are 45 million people that would qualify to be an accredited investor, yet there's only 1 million people that are bona fide accredited investors. But this change is going to bring a lot more people in under that tent. So this is a way you can do it if you wanted to. Also, it's going to include, let's see here, so people that run private funds that are known as knowledgeable employees of the fund. So however that's going to shake out. Limited liability companies with $5 million in assets. Let's see here, another one with $5 million. Tribes, government bodies, funds, entities. So here's another way to do it. Family offices with at least $5 million in assets. I mean, you know, you think they would qualify anyway. And then add the term spousal equivalent to the accredited investor definition, so that spousal equivalent may pool their finances for the purposes of qualifying as a accredited investor. So I guess that means husband and wife can pull together their income and their assets, which I would have thought they could do before. I mean, that would make sense to me. I mean, I guess you'd be an accredited investor household, but look, looks like you could do it now. Okay, so here's the thing. It's not as of today, okay? If you go down to the bottom, it says the amendments and order become effective 60 days after publication in the Federal Register. So my guess is sometime between now and the end of the year, this will be the new law. So if you're thinking about taking one of these classes, and I don't know which one's easier, it will be interesting to see if anybody does the research on this. If you're going to take one of these classes to try and become an accredited investor, it would be interesting to see how long it takes, how hard it is, and which of these might be the easiest to get. And I know we have a lot of financial advisors in our space. I know Shane Nixon is one, and if he's listening to my video, Shane, you might give me some input in the comment section below. Which of these three is the easiest for someone to go get if you happen to know? And I wanted to share that with you, which brings me to the next one. I saw Link2 had posted this: uphold, buy and trade cryptos, national currencies, metals, and more in one easy step. So accredited investors are making investments in companies like Link2 and the companies that they sell. And here they sell Uphold SPV units, and they say now available for accredited investors at 55 cents, up from 30 cents in June. So available to accredited investors, many more people are going to qualify based on these rules. So my guess is these companies are going to grow. Link2 is going to grow. Uphold's going to grow. Now Uphold, the cool thing Uphold's doing, which I think is exciting, is they're going to offer all of the Link2 private investment companies on their app soon. So with 2.2 million people on the Uphold app, right? And if 3% of those people qualified to be accredited investors now, that's like 60,000 people that could possibly buy all these private investments. Now you've got all these new people that are going to come in under the tent, and I don't know how many more people that's going to add, but that will be interesting. But I think these companies are going to grow because of it. I think it's good stuff. Do I think that it was easier and more loose and more gray? Oh yeah. I mean, I think I certainly do, because you know, you could be a very frugal person and own your house, own your cars, and make as much as $100,000 a year, or $150,000 a year, and still not qualify. So I know it's frustrating to a lot of people, but don't take it out on anyone. But you know, it's the SEC that makes these rules. There's nothing we can do about it. So moving on. Oh, this I saw from James Rule XRP at Rule XRP. I don't know if I wonder how Brad Garlinghouse, how he feels about these things, but I think they're hilarious. So it's always Brad being a superhero. I can't play that music because I will get a copyright strike, which I've been getting some of those recently. Anyway, a short one today. Just wanted to fill you guys in with some of this stuff. Let's keep our eyes open. Let's see what's real, what's not. We're looking for some additional news on the FX trading using XRP in Japan. If that's true, that's a big day, guys. That's a really big day. That's like the next best big day, I think, since the OCC saying that banks can custody digital assets. So if it's true, let's wait and see. Not a financial advisor. I'm not an accountant. I'm not a chef. And I'm not a crypto expert. These are my opinions only. Don't make any financial decisions based on anything I say. Hey, please like my video. That would be awesome. Please subscribe if you haven't subscribed. If you're new to my channel, you've never listened before, this is your chance. If you're not new to my channel, you're not subscribed before, this is your chance. I have prepaid for everyone to subscribe today for free, but you have to subscribe in the next 5 seconds. And it's absolutely free, so go for it. And also share my videos with anybody you think might appreciate them. Everyone have a fantastic